Today, we're going to be checking out 50 of the funniest ever kids test answers. These are real and were submitted by their teachers. So if you're watching and one of these happened to be yours, I'm sorry for the embarrassment. Let's see what's first. Name these 2D shapes. Jade, Charlotte, Charlie, Sophia. Okay. Are these her classmates? Is Charlie like a Roblox character or something? And these answers are only gonna get crazier, so stick around. Write a question using why. Of course, the answer is why. Technically, he's not wrong. Technically, he's right. Can't that be a sentence? Just one word? I don't know. Listen, if I was a teacher, I would give this kid an A+ just for that answer. Describe how the transformer works. And bro drew a car turning into a transformer. Yo. Give this man a round of applause. Like, actually, I think that that's supposed to be Bumblebee. On your own, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune have at least 3 things in common. List them. I don't even know if I want to know the answer to this question. I feel like this can go a lot of different ways. Let's see. Number 1, they're all planets. As a teacher, I would count that as correct. Number 2, they're all round. Also, I mean, correct. And number 3, none of them have McDonald's. I'd give them a half point for that. Because who knows? Maybe Saturn in the future, we're going to inhibit it and maybe build some McDonald's on freaking Saturn and Neptune. Literally, who knows? All right, welcome to Name the Flag. The second question is Swedish flag. He got it right. Pretty impressive. And number 3 is the Finnish flag. And my guy literally wrote a freaking racing Finnish flag. I would say that's pretty good. You've seen she's getting angry. You felt that feeling too. Describe a time you felt really angry. When I found this homework in my backpack. What did you do? Did it? Honesty is truly the best policy. Figuring out taxes worksheet. Why do we pay taxes? So we don't get arrested. I don't even know why we pay taxes, to be honest. Like, I get that it keeps the government running, but we pay way too much money in taxes. And listen, at the end of the day, it is to not get arrested. Jackie, you can't just white out a question you don't want to answer. Wait, I was wondering why the paper looks like that. The kid literally whited out a question. Wait, that is genius. That is so good. Motivate your answer. Dude. These are actually hilarious. Go, answer, go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the answer was motivated? Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. And they drew their alarm clock. Hold on. Yeah, this is right, dude. Listen, in my opinion, I feel like these teachers are just not specifying these questions enough. Okay, you know what? I got a confession while we're talking about reading clocks. I did not know how to read one for like a very large percentage of my life. I really hope that I wasn't the only one. I think I was in like 5th grade before I knew how to actually read a clock. I feel like reading a clock is so confusing when you're younger. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Oh gosh, I can tell this one's gonna be funny. Activity 3, brainstorm verbs. What do you like to do with your friends and family? This is so genius. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. This is too good to not give this kid points for this. It is the perfect opportunity to do this. And you're going to give this kid a 0? No. Alice places a prepared slide on her microscope, but when she looks into it, she can't see anything. So just one reason why not. Maybe she forgot to put something inside of the slide. That's my guess. Comment yours down below. But the answer is she is blind. It's a possibility. You can't rule it out. It's a possibility, bro. Technically, she passed. Marcus is the strongest kid in 2nd grade. He used to lift 12 pounds. Now he can lift 97 pounds. How much more can he lift now? Clearly in little kid handwriting, Marcus is on steroids. How does this kid even know what that is? To be fair, man, this Marcus kid in 2nd grade, hitting the gym every single day, is taking pre-workout, meal prepping, or there's something suspicious going on. So I kind of agree with her. This one is genius. Write a 7-digit number that has the digit 6 in the 10,000s place. They just wrote a bunch of 6s. Okay, you know what? This is actually the definition of working smarter and not harder. These kids probably grew up to be prodigies because that is smart. Explain how you figured out how much milk they drank by thinking. This is the like perfect response to anything that says show your work. I remember when I used to get those questions on any of my math tests as a kid, I would always hate it because sometimes it literally is just in my head and I just get the answer. Pretend you've been given a very special egg from the Easter Bunny. Describe what the egg looks like, what's inside, and what makes it special. What would you do do with it? You know what? I'm gonna give you guys some homework before we see this answer. As your teacher, your homework right now is to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. That way more people can see this video. Yay! Exclamation mark. I got a pink egg from the Easter Bunny. 1 billion kajillion trillion dollars in it. Finally, I can be rich. From now on, call me Mrs. Fancy. I'm living in a mansion, eating bacon. Oh yeah, life. Clearly, this girl knows what's important in life. I'm impressed. All right, Rachel has 16 chocolate bars. Tracy takes 4 from her and asks for the remaining quarter. What would she end up with? A slap. A slap? To be fair, man, you don't want to be taking someone else's chocolate bars. That's like half of our freaking chocolate bars, dude. That is just plain disrespectful. And I think in some cases, you would end up with a lot worse than just a slap. Complete the sentences to show how you feel about bugs. Bugs make me feel fine. Okay. When I see a bug, I say nothing. Complete a picture of an expression you might make when you see a bug, and it's just a kid staring at nothing. This is such a weird question. I mean, listen, it depends on what bug you see. Like, if I see roly-polies, I'm gonna pick them up and like hang out with them for a bit. You know what I mean? I want to know. Tell me down in the comments, what is your favorite bug? Mine's probably a roly-poly. Okay, wait. This is one of the only instances where the teacher's in the right here. All right. The text says this test seems long, but it just has a lot of pictures with a little smiley face. The kid writes almost free with a little exit. And then the teacher writes back in her like classic red teacher pen, you shall not pass. They would instantly be my favorite teacher after that. 100,000,000%. Complete each sentence on the lines below. 10 bluebirds sometimes chirp. The mother duck lays eggs. And number 3, the American eagle is illegal to cook. How does the kid even know that? I actually didn't know that. Is the American eagle actually illegal to cook? Circle the smallest number. 3 and 10. They circled 10. Tell or show me how you know the answer. And it's a picture of a rainbow? I don't get it. Am I supposed to get it? What does this mean? Defend your answer. No way. They have answer in bubble letters surrounded with like, what is that? Some sort of like barbed wire. And then they drew a little cartoon that says, Sarge, I don't know how much longer we can hold them. I mean, this is one way to defend your answer, right? All right, the next question is, how big is space? It's like really, oh my God. You could not write that inside of a class. He's not wrong. It's like infinitely big. It just does not stop. Again, that's working smarter, not harder. And apparently he got an A++++ and a 100%. Now that is a cool teacher right there. Name a location, country or region or area that is sparsely populated. The ocean, maybe by humans, but not by animals. State one significant physical reason why the area named above is sparsely populated. Because humans can't breathe underwater. Oh my gosh. I mean, listen, it does say area, okay? If it just said country or region, like I would get it, but like area, that's a pretty justified answer. Come up with an equation that is true when x equals 7. Be creative. You can make the equation as simple or as complex as you want. The kid wrote x equals 7 and the teacher responded with really with a question mark. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with one person you hate? I would rather be stuck on an island I hate, so I have something to eat? And the teacher responded with why? Oh my gosh, dude. I feel like that is such an answer that like the teacher shows to the mom and is like, hey, I'm super concerned about your son. He's writing some not very nice things on his homework and his tests. How old is your grandfather? 50, 5, or 500? The kid wrote in his own answer and it says dead. I mean, at least the teacher said sorry, but that's just messed up. Write these words in alphabetical order. Oh my, there's no way. They literally wrote it in A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, but that's like one way to take the question, right? Where have you smelt burned fat before? At the gym. I mean, you do be smelling burning fat at the gym all the time, so. And it looks like the professor actually accepted that answer. In your opinion, which location is the most dangerous during a tornado? This kid thought that circle one was an answer. It's way too dangerous to circle a tornado. Okay. No, that is not what the question meant. This kid is probably dyslexic like me, so I'm gonna give him a pass on this. That is really funny. So just one cause of deforestation, this paper. It's just so true, which is the problem, dude. I keep saying this, but technically the kid isn't wrong. Use a crayon to color each vertex of your polygon. How many vertexes did you color? Answer, 6. What is the name of the polygon you drew? A hot dog? I don't think that that's a hot dog. All right, pop quiz, guys. I want to know, do you guys know? Tell me down in the comments what shape this polygon is. I'm gonna be very impressed if you guys get this right. I'm gonna have my answer in the comments too, so tell me if I got it right. Let's see how many of you guys can get this right. Washington's army didn't have any support from Godzilla, and the history teacher said it's technically true. Okay, but if you can write that answer down, then you can write down anything. Maybe this is getting just a little bit too out of hand now, don't you agree? 4 plus 2 equals 6. Find the difference between 8 and 6. 8 is all curly, 6 is not. What do you mean describing the difference between 6 and 8? I would also describe it. I don't even think that this kid is dumb. I would totally also describe it. Its physical appearance, right? I mean, that is literally it. Directions, write as many words with the same pattern. Uck. I know where this is going. Truck, buck, tuck, and then F word. I mean, at least they didn't write the word, right? I mean, how does my story become our story? We reestablished the Soviet Union? I don't know if I really have words for this one. Clearly, this was not a kid. This was definitely a teenager, right? I mean, does a kid even know what the Soviet Union frickin' is? Date? No thanks. I would like to stay single. Okay, that is a savage response from a kid. And the teacher responded, good choice. Girlfriends are expensive. A lot of work with an underlined a lot. That's just the teacher being a homie, dude. For real. Girlfriends are expensive. Trust me. I have had a few and they are not cheap at all. Finish the sentence. If I had the principal's job, I would quit and get a job I'd enjoy. Oh my gosh. They must really hate their principal over there. I mean, I have had my fair share of bad principals, but I would never ever write that about any one of my principals. Circle the smallest number. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Okay, but see, like, this is just so unclear. That's just whack. What ended in 1896? 1895. Give this kid a round of applause. Give this kid a round of applause. All right, teachers, tell me again. Is he wrong? No, he's not. No, he is not. These kids are creative. List 4 ways we can communicate other than sending a letter through mail. A, Twitter. That's facts. B, Facebook. C, FaceTime. What does that say? D, Grinder? What is going on? I would get it, kind of, if this was in like high school. I don't need to explain why that's wrong. Let's just move on. Name a solid. Poop. Name a liquid. Pee. Name a gas. Fart. The 3 answers of a middle school male. That is so good. That is so good. Dear senior, please be safe at prom. I would like you to wear a what? Whoa, hold on. What? You are a role model to me. I care about you. Sincerely, Emma Clark. Emma, she signed her name there. And she wrote a picture and it's a flower. What are 3 things you want to do in the future? Get a girlfriend, kiss her, rule the world. The 3 things that a man wants, dude. I don't think I could ask for pretty much anything else. All about my mom. My mom is 13 years old. She has brown eyes and black hair. Her job works on a computer. Okay. She loves to eat. I can't say that. Peanuts. It was supposed to be peanuts. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about something else. Your mom is not 13 years old. And only the adults are going to get that one. Oh my gosh. All right. It's getting dark outside, but that was 50 of the funniest ever kids test answers. If you want to see part 2, like the video. We're going to be doing a part 2 with 5,000 likes. And if you want to watch another video, click right here. Just click. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You just click off after 2 seconds.